Good morning and welcome to Rolf Hitzer behind the for sale sign and my real special guest this morning, Myles Viklund.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good and welcome.
Is this your latest listing?
No, sir, it isn't. Unless you're ready to sell personally, I'll sell you.
We're at a two-swing park for sale today.
Yeah, with $1 million view.
True.
Yeah. First of all, I think this morning is probably the coldest day so far this year.
Coldest day of the year.
Yeah. Confirmed.
Yep.
So your courage, your Canadian-ishness is shining through by the fact that you didn't cancel and you said, screw it, I will be here under these sub-zero conditions.
It's a good old-fashioned Canadian winter day.
All right.
Perfect.
And I love what you said as we're coming to this spot where you said, yeah, the positive side, there's no wind.
No, there is no wind. Nope.
So Myles, you're with Qualico Real Estate.
Yep.
And are they the largest? I know they're the largest developer, I think, in Manitoba.
When you look at all the companies under their umbrella, probably in Western Canada.
So Western Canada?
Yep.
But
if
not
you look
all...
at a piece of land and you don't know who owns it, probably Qualico.
Okay. Yeah. Because that, and I've even heard this is now years ago where they were also doing a tremendous amount of development in the United States. In
Texas.
They're
in Texas already. Probably they'll branch out from there, but that's Okay. So there's American presence.
So you turned down the promotion to work in Texas, is that right?
I'm holding out for BC.
So I'm going to harken back to a meeting we were both in last year, and you had made a comment to the lawyer in the room with the proper spelling of your name. So we're going to do this on record. Myles with a Y or Myles with an I?
Well, it depends if you look at my birth certificate or everything else. No, M-Y-L-E-S. Thanks.
Okay. Yeah, because I think your email signature is with an I, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, yeah. Mom claims in the hospital she said M-Y.
Yeah.
And the hospital put M-I. So it's been a thing all my life.
Oh, really?
My birth certificate does say M-I.
Okay.
But Mom wants it M-Y, and that's... I don't mind either. I don't care.
So, out of respect to your mom?
Okay, yes. It's M-Y-L-E.
But it's really M-I.
It's, yes. On my driver's license says M-I.
Okay. I'm still now left.
My real estate license, I still have one, says M-I.
Okay. Hey, that leads me to my question. Your real estate license. What year did you get into real estate?
I was around the time of you, Rolf.
Yes.
Late 80s, about 1988.
88.
So how many years is that?
Oh my God. Let's mental math. I don't know. That's a long time ago. 35?
88, 35 or 36.
Okay. And I'm 87. So you look way better than, you've aged much better.
Not at all. Not at all. You're young as ever. Well, look at you.
So I got asked, back in the 80s, and you're only 40, so you're pretty young. But what triggered in your head to say real estate's for me?
Okay, what triggered in my head?
Yeah.
I had one of those moments. I was, before real estate, I was actually a banker. I was doing loans and mortgages, and I had people coming in, they were buying houses, and they bring me an offer of purchase. They were asking more questions than I could believe. I thought, what, didn't you have isn't your realtor supposed to ask you or tell you about these things?
Yeah.
And it wasn't long after I had that experience over and over and decided, I'll be a better help overall in real estate and doing what, turns out I love to do.
Yeah, I mean, here you are, I'm going to say decades later, because it truly is.
Don't say that. Yeah. 36 is a long time.
It is.
For you too.
Yeah, because I'm 1 year ahead of you.
I think we
87.
started almost in the same office.
Yeah, we did. I was
That was
just kind of
fun.
going to Southdale when you were kind of coming in. So it was just kind of at the start of your career and the tail end of my location on Henderson Highway.
We were selling new bi-levels for like 60,000.
Yeah.
That house there was what, 79.9? 89.9?
Probably, yeah, in there, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so, here we are years later. And for those of you watching, what most people don't realize, not in real estate, Myles gave up a plum job, guaranteed income, benefits, to take a career where we come to work, we pay to go to work with the hope of getting paid. I mean, honestly.
Yeah. How do they say? You eat what you kill in this. Yeah, no, the bank manager had a good talk with me. He said, "Are you crazy?"
Yeah.
And a lot of my friends are bankers and they're now retired.
Yeah.
So, no, I didn't make the wrong. I didn't make the wrong decision.
And this is how I feel personally, and I don't know how you feel. So I'm going to obviously ask the question. Real estate is one of those careers. As long as mentally we're okay and physically we're okay, we get to decide how long we want to go.
No, true.
I'm kind of on that.
You got to be mentally there.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're not like.
And people are wondering,
like
are you mentally there?
Yeah, I know. Some of them I'm wondering about. I think it's time for a couple. Not very many. By and large, they're all good, but a couple.
So one of the things when we're having an interview, and God bless you, Myles, for agreeing to do this, because you have no idea what I'm going to ask. You have no idea what I'm going to talk about. And now I'm about to share a story.
Okay.
Yeah. So this goes back.
Am I going to regret this?
No, because I have shared this story. You have no idea how many times I have shared this story with people behind your back.
Oh, behind your back,
yeah. So back in, I think it was the 90s, Myles and I were both on the board of directors with the Winnipeg Regional Real Estate Board.
That was fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think we were at a meeting at the Manitoba Club. And after the meeting, you said, "Hey, want to play some pool?" You know where I'm going with this. And so I'm thinking,
"Son, do you like to play pool?"
Yeah. And I'm thinking, hey, I've played stick in my day, and I was not bad. Well, lo and behold, I felt like Fast Eddie Felson was in the house. Is that his name, Felson?
Felson was one of them.
Yeah, Fast Eddie.
I was more weight. I was more like Fats.
Yeah, well, I was a Paul Newman fan, so when I watched that movie, yeah. The Hustler, yeah.
Great, one of the greatest movies ever.
Yeah, and so that's how I'm feeling when we're playing. Like, it's like, oh my God, this guy's like gonna take a piece of me with him when he leaves. Only to discover at the time, because you shared this information when we're playing, in Las Vegas that year, the top 100 nine-ball players in the world were invited to play a tournament in Las Vegas, and somebody was unable to attend, and you were going in their stead.
Exactly, and I'm glad you got the story right, because I was not one of the top 100 players, but I was connected to a player that sort of said, "You need a player."
Yeah.
See what I can do. And it was sort of like this interview. I didn't really know what to expect. They just, "Hey, you want to come and play?"
Yeah.
Great experience, but it was a great game.
Yeah. So how did you end up in that tournament?
I didn't win it. It was a life experience. I got to play, like everybody's heard of Efren Reyes, right?
Yeah.
And Steve Miserak and they were right in the same room. I was like on the table right beside Efren Reyes, and hundreds and hundreds of people watching him. Nobody
Yeah.
watching me. But I got to. It was.
Hey, who's that guy? Dickie Spew?
Never seen this guy before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be
Anyway, well, I'm surprised you remember that.
cool. Well, there's a part 2.
Oh.
Yeah. So here we are, we're on the board of directors, and we're off to a conference in Banff, Alberta. And it was at the time, which is still running today, the Western Banff Real Estate Connection Conference. And so we're done for the day, and you say to me, hey, want to go and play some pool for beers? And I go, absolutely, because I know you're a ringer. So I just have to stand there, chalk my cue, and just try to look, like a normal guy. And I'm just going to watch you play and drink beers because you're going to carry the team.
Remember how it ended up? At the end, there was no more beers left, so we said, "Okay, loser leaves town." Right?
That's not what happened. So here's what really happened. So here we are, Myles. You're mopping up the floor. You're leaving grown men, their jaws on the floor with your play because you'd run the table. All of a sudden, the next team comes up, and they're 2 absolutely beautiful, gorgeous women. Do you remember that? Or was it too many beers in?
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't too many beers.
So, being the weight, the boat anchor for the team, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna watch Myles play and enjoy the company of these absolutely gorgeous, beautiful women. Well, unknown to me, Myles, they were so pretty. Myles' game just went down the toilet. We lost to these 2 women that couldn't hold a candle to your skill level. I'll never forget that night because it was hilarious.
Well, I apologize for letting you down at the moment.
Yeah, you did. But we had enough beers. So anyways, I've told that story so many times of how you just really crapped the bed with these 2 beautiful women when we're playing pool. And what a fun night.
Yeah, imagine if we were all that time playing pool, if we were prospecting for listings.
Oh, we'd own real estate. We'd push Qualico aside and go, excuse me.
Yeah.
Things are happening here. Get out of the way.
Behind the sign.
What's your favorite restaurant?
My favorite restaurant?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's see. For something good, Ray and Jerry's. All the time.
Yeah.
And for, hey, if you want to go and have a home-cooked meal, Garwood Grill.
Yeah. You know what? Again, while we're walking here going, hey, we should have lunch later this year. I think that should be the place.
Garwood Grill. Okay.
Yeah, love that place. You born here?
Yeah.
What part of town?
Transcona.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Love Transcona.
Yeah. So actually, for many years, being in real estate, as you know this, it's one of Winnipeg's best kept secrets as far as quality of life and neighborhood goes.
I love Transcona. Remember, it used to be Transcona here because I guess CN, and then Winnipeg here. And then what happened 30, 40 years ago, whatever that was, Kildonan Place Mall. And everything grew together. So you can't really tell Transcona, but when you go there, it's, favorite restaurant, Dell's.
Yeah, Transcona. Yeah, another good one. Yeah. So growing up in Transcona, share a story with growing up in your neighborhood, something that you every once in a while just draw back on and go, that was a great moment in my life or a shitty moment in my life. Share something about growing up in Transcona in your youth.
My youth, that's so long ago.
How long ago was it?
I remember me and the next door neighbor were doing a great experiment. It wasn't quite on the Oppenheimer level, but it was definitely an experiment. We're pretty young guys, and lots of Transcona was open field, and we got a hold of some gasoline, and we were gonna, like I say, it was a big experiment on combustion and things like that. Anyway, we lit a bit of a fire. It got away a little bit. Nothing. It was like this.
Yeah.
So nothing got destroyed, but there are some parents mad, and some parents that would never let me forget what I did, because remember my dad said, "Hey, did you guys light a fire?" Meanwhile, I had no eyebrows because I'm like, "What fire?"
Yeah.
What fire? No eyebrows left. They're all singed off. But no, Transcona was a great place. I still go back there for Del's Pizza.
Yeah.
Brings me back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So your buddy, you still stay in touch?
My buddy.
Yeah, who was with you in the science project?
Oh yeah, he was a next door neighbor. No, lost track of him. He did survive the fire though.
That's all that matters.
He survived.
Why do you like living in Winnipeg? You've lived here all your life, I take it?
Yeah, I have. It's got everything. There's nowhere. I don't know where else can you have the sort of extremes we have.
Yeah.
You know, it's as hot as anywhere almost in the world in the summer.
Yeah.
And it's as cold as anywhere. So there's tons to do. You know, everybody plays hockey, and then you have your summer sports.
Yeah.
And there isn't
each season.
And you can see forever. There isn't stuff like mountains that get in the way.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah.
And there's lots of sunshine.
Yeah.
House prices are good.
I think we are still up there with one of the most affordable cities in Canada.
I think so. I mean, if you go to the East Coast, you might, but even Saskatchewan, is I don't think they're any lower than ours.
I should have gone over some of the rules in this interview that we don't mention Saskatchewan in our.
Sorry,
they're not worthy.
Alberta, Saskatchewan.
I don't know if you're still doing this, but I remember that goes back again a few years back. You used to be like a meister in building furniture.
Oh, yeah. That's one of my passions is wood.
Yeah.
And, I've always been building things, and love it. I'm always have a project sort of going on. Right now, I don't have a workshop like I had, but hopefully, on the next move, that'll.
Do you need help finding that house?
So thanks, Rolf.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna come to you. And see, I'll definitely tell my wife about this 3-swing park for sale.
This 3-swing town.
This would be a nice lot.
Yeah. So you're still doing.
Yeah, and now I'm doing things with leather.
Oh, what?
Making wallets and stuff like that. And,
what about satchels?
Leather sort of new. So I'm just trying to figure out zippers and things like that. But yeah, who knows where it'll lead.
Oh wow!
Realtors never retire though, so I don't know if I'll never have time for it.
yeah, exactly. So I know about your absolutely internationally world-class billiards skills. Your woodworking, leatherworking. Is there anything else that you actually are passionate about?
Yeah, golf, but I'm horrible.
Okay.
Yeah. Love golf.
Okay.
I'll go anytime, Rolf.
Yeah. If I do 115 to 130, that's my game. It's that bad.
130.
Yeah, okay. It's that bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you're getting your money's worth out of
Yeah.
around.
Earthworms tremble when I step up.
Yeah, golf's a passion.
Yeah.
Usually I go away in the winter for a week or so. Might still do that this year to get down to Florida and play, but
Yeah. How cold is it?
It is
It's so cold that we just talked while we're on pause. We're both wearing long johns. That's how cold it is.
It is.
So we have to talk quick. You specialize in condo developments?
Condos, yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Anything?
street-side development. So that's the multifamily division of Qualico. And so, yeah, I've been doing that for decades.
So any new and exciting condo development that you'd like to just let everybody know about?
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, we still have one of the only new steel and concrete apartment-style condos is in Bridgewater Center. That's called the Rise. We still have very few of those. And we're moving into Bison Run. We're in the process of doing that now. There's lots going on there. So Bison Run is in between Bridgewater Center and U of M, right around Waverly West and Waverly Heights, real hot area. That's where the two newest schools in Winnipeg are.
Okay.
There's a multi-million-dollar rec facility that's going up. Lots happening there. We got some townhouses now.
Okay.
So where houses are 650,000, you can live there. We've got townhouses in and around that 1,200 square foot range, like 360,000. So
Awesome.
yeah, good opportunity. A lot of first-time buyers, I think, are going to be super interested in that. They'll be ready this summer, and with the schools like 300 meters away, it's hot. So I'll be there for a few years. Well,
okay.
You need to come down and see it.
Invite me, and I will.
Okay, I will.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if you're planning on a condo, South Winnipeg, Myles Viklund from Qualico is your guy. If you, for some reason, don't like him, there's always Rolf Hitzer by their sales side. What are 3 things people should know about condos? Just
about condos.
Big 3.
They are secure. They are convenient, and there's a lifestyle factor that everybody wants. So there's strength in numbers. There's people around you. The convenience of having somebody else shovel your snow. And we should be in a condo right now. It's too cold.
Right?
Yeah. The convenience of having somebody shovel your snow, cut your grass, worry about the roof. You don't have to do that. And then it's a lifestyle. You lock the door. You say lock and leave. Lock the door and you're gone. You like to travel or not have the headaches of looking after a single family home. And condos are usually in areas that are, new ones anyway, are in areas that are around new amenities. So it's an affordable way to live amongst brand new amenities.
Okay. I just arrived from Kentucky. I'm here for a day or 2.
Yeah.
And I'm coming to see you, and I'm a tourist. Where's the one place you would take me in Winnipeg or Manitoba? Either one.
The one place if you're going to live in Winnipeg.
No, I'm coming as a tourist. Where are you going to take me?
I think right now, because I visited it and was super impressed, I'm going to take you to Leaf.
Really? I haven't
been there?
No, I have not.
You need to go there.
Okay.
I've always loved plants and greenhouses and things like that. That is spectacular.
Okay.
We got a little restaurant there, and what they've done in there is just amazing. That structure is magnificent.
Wow.
Well over budget.
Okay.
So I think just off the top of my head, I think I would take you. I would take you there. That would be a good start.
Okay. We're early in 2024. Looking into your hazy crystal ball, what's real estate look like for this year for home buyers, home sellers? What's your take on what's going to play out for 2024?
Well, I mean, the numbers are out now. They
Yeah.
actually came up this morning for December. So the market numbers are up. I think there's been kind of maybe a bit of a lack of confidence. Um, you could say it's slowly turned perhaps into more of a buyer's market, but the classic buyer's market is one where you see for sales
Yeah.
signs all over the place. You don't. So I think there's been a frustration. There's a frustration for the buyers that interest rates are high, and when you do the numbers on a big mortgage, it's a struggle.
Yeah.
I think the frustration is there for sellers as well, feeling, perhaps the value of their house isn't what it was,
Yeah.
and especially if they have to buy something else, more frustration. So
Yeah.
I think going into, we saw the numbers here. The numbers are up. Market numbers are up. So I think the confidence is going to come back. I can see interest rates coming down. Will likely follow the U.S. And they're fed up with high interest rates, so they'll just one day drop them, and we'll follow. And I think we're in for great.
Okay.
Winnipeg never does really boom.
No.
So
Yeah. We're kind of stable.
it's
Yeah.
a good stable market, but so I think it'll just be it'll be on the upside though of 23.
Okay.
What do you think?
I actually agree with that. I think we're going to have a bit better year this year versus last year. And the reason I say that is last year was a year of rate shock, interest rate shock. And I think this year we're coming into, we're acclimatized. This is how the new life is with rates. Are they going to come down a little bit? Who knows, maybe. But this is our new standard. Yeah. And I think we're accepting of that. I don't like it maybe, but it is reality.
Realistically, I think it's not doable for interest rates to be like 0.9%
Correct.
Or that low.
Yes, yeah.
No. And maybe 6-7%, that's on the other end.
Yeah.
The numbers are too high for that. But yeah, I think we'll find that if we can find that balance, Winnipeg will go on.
Okay. So are we going to wave together?
We're done.
Yeah.
Hey,
because apparently our videographer gave us a deadline.
It's too cool.
Dylan. Thank you Myles, thank you so much for...
Thanks, friend.
Do you take a hug? Will you accept one?
Yep, of course.
Thank you. Thanks for being
Good
here.
to see you.
Yeah, and thank you for tuning in. Let's wave together. And
have a great 24.
20, yeah, absolutely. And who knows, maybe Myles will be willing to come back sometime this year. Would love it.
That'd be great, bro.
All right.
Anytime. Thank you.
Okay. Thanks.